Today, I'm working on the idea for this video. Sometimes, a lot of the time, the idea is the hardest part of the creative project. Sometimes, it's the coming up with an idea that's difficult. Other times, it's the choosing of an idea from a list of ideas I already have. In this case, I'm struggling to decide which idea to use from the lists upon lists upon lists of ideas that I have within my old pocket notebooks. When this is my dilemma, I like to go back and revisit old ideas and see if any of them jump out at me. Let's do that. Looking at old ideas is an interesting experience. On one hand, it looks like a bunch of gibberish and a bunch of nonsense. On the other hand, I can look at an old notebook entry and get right back to where I was and really get back into an old idea from long ago. In my experience, all of these old ideas, good or bad, have proven to be extremely helpful in the present. I have never been big on scribbling out or crossing out an idea that I don't like. When I'm brainstorming, I will give each idea the respect it deserves, and I will write it down to completion, even if completion is only a few words. If an idea is crossed out, I can never know, in looking back, what that idea was. It could have been the most perfect idea. It could have been the best idea I've ever had. But because I crossed it out, I'll never know. Now, on the flip side, I could be going back and find that all the ideas I wrote in the past are, for lack of a better term, just plain terrible. But you know what? At least I wrote them down. One day, I might be looking for an idea and find that one, the one I thought was terrible, is the perfect idea for my newest creative project. As I continue to look through my notebooks for the idea to use for my new video, I stumble across an idea that I wrote down in a past notebook. It was in this notebook, and I wrote in this one a couple months ago. The idea is one that I actually really liked. I recall not long ago finding it and rewriting it in my most recent pocket notebook. The idea that I found, the one that I will most probably use for this video, is this. The idea is to never say no to an idea. And that is what this video is all about. How am I supposed to come up with an idea and find one that I like when I'm being picky? Just because I write an idea down doesn't mean I have to use it. Writing an idea down is simply a record of an idea that was had. Good, bad, or in between. As long as the idea is written down, all is good. I may not love an idea right when I write it, but I still gotta write it. Gotta respect it. By not saying no to an idea, I'm not saying that I have to make every idea that I have into a video. I am saying that I must, as a creative person, never say no and completely eliminate an idea from existence. Because once an idea is gone, it's gone for good. This video, that you're almost to the end of, is an idea that I had a while ago. I wasn't huge on it at the time of writing it. I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. I didn't really have anywhere to go with it. But I didn't scratch it. By leaving the idea be and reflecting on it later down the road, an idea that was once cast aside is now being made into a real thing. Had I scratched this idea off back then, this video that you're watching right now would never have happened. I never said no to this idea. I never crossed it out or scratched it off my list. Now, I didn't make the video idea right away. I didn't make the video right away. But I didn't say no. I left that door open. And in doing so, I found the idea for my newest creative endeavor. And with that idea, I have finished writing, and now this video has been completed. All because I said yes to an idea. All because I left that door open. And all because I didn't cross it out.